You're going to use soft soap or any sort of Hello crafters, and welcome back to 100 Days Till Christmas Crafts. It is now 83 days away from Christmas, and today we are making up these cute gummy soaps. So you may have seen these on Pinterest or on Facebook. They're really fun, flexible little soaps. They would be fun to make with kids or for kids. I'm going to package mine up tonight and take them to church with me tomorrow to give to all the kids at church. They're a lot of fun. So all you're going to need for this is a half a cup of water. You're going to need a teaspoon of salt, 1 package of unflavored gelatin, some liquid soap of your choice. It can be any color, any fragrance. And then I went on ahead and added some lemon fragrance and some yellow coloring just to make those things a little stronger, but that is completely optional. And you are going to use a stovetop and a saucepan. And then I used this plastic mold. See if you can see, it has the little emojis on it. And the instructions that I was following said that a silicone mold would work best, but I had no problem removing the soap from this plastic mold. So it should be fine. Also, I would note that there are 6 pretty good size molds on here, and I actually doubled the recipe that I just told you to fill up all 6 of those. So if you're making a good amount, think about that when you plan on buying your ingredients. Okay, that's it. Let's get started. First, I just started by covering my workspace and putting a half cup water in an old saucepan. It doesn't need to be an old saucepan. It didn't really make any mess, but that's what I used just in case. And then added a teaspoon of salt to that and just mixed it up until the salt dissolved. Measured out half a cup of liquid soap and placed that in a small mixing bowl that had a spout on it so it would be easily poured into the molds. I did all this while I was waiting for that water to boil. It seemed like it took forever, even though it was just a half a cup of water. You know what they say about watching water boil. This was my first time to make this, and I really wish I would have realized that I was going to need a little bit more the first time, and I could have just made one recipe instead of having to make it twice. Once the water started boiling, I added that package of unflavored gelatin and mixed it up very well. And then I poured the boiling water mixture into the soap and mixed it all up until it was well combined. I got these really cute molds at Hobby Lobby for 69 cents, I believe. They were on clearance. So keep your eyes out in the soap section or in the clearance section. You might find some really cute ones. I added a few drops of soap coloring and dropped the neck in there, of course. And then I added a few drops of essential oil fragrance. This was lemon. You don't have to do either one of these. It just made it a little brighter and smell a little stronger than what the soap itself had done. I mixed those in really good, and then I simply poured it into my mold. Like I said, I only got 3 molds out of this one recipe, and then I went on ahead and made another one to fill up the others. I put them in the fridge and just played a waiting game to see how long it took to make them set. The instructions said 2 hours. I left them 4 to 5, and as you can see, they still weren't quite set on the back, but I had a good amount. I went on ahead and took them out. They were thick, and the parts that were set very well, so I went on ahead and used them as is. But you may have to set them overnight. Be sure and plan for that. Happy crafting!